everybody, it's Monday night, my friends, and I'm back, and we're going to be jumping right on in to, back on in to some Dragon Quest 1, my friends. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. We're all healthy and happy and all those things, kicking butt, taking names, getting things done, and enjoying life along the way. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. Let's get the game audio up here. There we go. Very nice. Alright, so I did do a little bit of grinding off camera. Not as much as you might think. I got, when we last left, I think I was level 33. Hang on a second. I love how every time, like, if I start talking on stream, like, 5 minutes in, it's just, it's like, whenever the stream goes live, it's like 5 or 6 minutes in is when the bots hit us. It's just like they're timed to be just the most annoying possible time they could be. That's when they arrive. Anyway, friends. Yeah, when we last left off, I think I was level 33. So we're level 36. Don't think 36 is going to be enough to do what we were dealing with, which is the fairy village. It might be enough, it might not be. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm kind of the opinion that maybe I should grind at least to maybe 37, level 37 perhaps, and see what that gets us, if anything. Was there, there was also something in Cantland. Did I get, I think I bought, did I buy... So there was, wasn't there equipment here in Cantland that I was... No, not Cantland. The Wayfarers in here, I think is what had it. I think you had it up here. So, the flame armor... I need 34,000. I think I got the flame armor and I got the flame shield off camera. Let me see. Yes, I did get the flame armor, which is ice tax and spells. And I did not get the flame shield. So the flame shield was like 10,000, right? 10,600. Okay. So let's do this. Let's grind to 37. By via some slimes here. And perhaps that will give me enough gold to get my... Alright, so abilities, and I want to do wild side. There we go. Alright. See, they only give me 36 gold, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Yeah, do a little bit of grinding here to 37. I think 37 will be at least give us a little more wiggle room. Plus, at the very least, we can get the flame shield, which will be nice. Ooh, there we go. Oh, we got 2 out of that one. 1349. It just immediately ran away. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So one of the things I was thinking of, there's a couple Dragon Quest games that I've never really streamed that are kind of like off the beaten path a little bit. Now, obviously, there's Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2, which I finally found Dragon Quest Builders 1, because that was for some reason extremely hard to find. To be able to play, but I found it. I think Xbox version. I think, not sure. Pretty sure I found it though, and I'd like to play that. Ooh, treasure chests. Pouch of Clygot. Okay. Yeah, I would like to do Dragon Quest Builders 1. I know I've streamed a little bit of 2 when we were doing sort of a, not really a co-op thing, but we were trying to do like a little bit of a co-op thing. 2 is a little bit 2 is kind of annoying in many respects of the term, because it takes a really, really long time just to do the basic stuff. So I've kind of debated, like, for that, I kind of felt like maybe I would just do YouTube videos of it. And then I was thinking, well, I've never finished 1. I didn't get very far in 1. Should I do YouTube videos of that? Should I do streams of it? I don't know. I might just do both of those as YouTube videos, and then I can just kind of edit out all the really boring parts of it. But along the same way, you have like this, like Dragon Quest Monsters, and there's another one that was relatively recent that I never can remember the name of, that had just kind of off the shelf, like off the beaten path characters and stuff. It was like Treasures or something, Dragon Quest Treasures or something like that, which looked interesting enough. I mean, a lot of these games that are kind of off the main track are sort of like almost like Pokemon light games, sort of, you know, with a lot of monster collection stuff, or like making monsters fight for you kind of thing, which is cool, but it's also kind of not necessarily my bag per se. But I like the Dragon Quest series so much that I kind of feel like it would be a good idea just to just to play with it. And there we go. It's a good thing I have this spike armor on. That's helping out a lot with these. 84.97. Like we've gone halfway through the level just sitting here for a couple minutes. That's not too shabby. Okay. But I was also thinking, and this is one that I've tried a little bit of and keep bouncing off of it. So they have like Dragon Quest Warriors. I think there's like a 1 and a 2 for it. And that goes in the whole like Dynasty Warriors thing, which I have a tendency to struggle with sort of the Warriors-esque games because they feel to me like very repetitive, but at the same time there are interesting, like I'm of two minds of it. Like on one hand it feels very repetitive, but on the other hand it has a lot of story beats and other things that kind of keep it somewhat interesting. So I've been debating maybe trying to do that at some point. And maybe that's another thing that is not something I would do on stream. Maybe that's something that's better left for like a recording kind of thing. So I don't know. Things I'm just kind of considering. But I mean, there's a lot of things going on too. A lot of games that we still have in flight. I need to work on. So you know, none of this is anytime soon here. That was great. What are we at now? 32, 33. There's also, and this is kind of on my list. I might have mentioned this before, but I technically never finished Dragon Quest XI S. I mean, I did. At least, well, I thought I did. But it's got a true ending, and I never got the true ending on stream or even off stream. So I kind of feel like I need to pick that back up too at some point and actually get the actual true ending on it. Although the real problem with that game was, as much as I loved that game, the real problem was some of the characters were really annoying. And that does happen a lot in some of the later Dragon Quest games, where they just have these freaking annoying childlike characters that just drive you up a wall. And you know, they all follow archetypes, you know. It's very, you know, well, tropes almost. You know, very, very tropey characters. But, you know, I liked the overall story of it. And I liked the mechanics of it too, so. willing to, jump back into that. It's just that, when I finished that game, that was like, what, 80 hours or something? Like the main quest, and then the true ending's like another 20 or 30 or something like that. So I was like not prepared to delve in it at that time. But now that time has passed, it would be nice to kind of hop back to it, I think. Go.
Not today.
There we go. Very good. 3623 experience. I'll take that.
Not today.
How much gold do we have? Oh, we got enough gold for that too. That's good. Alright, there we go. Got them. Hey, hello, welcome on in. I'm doing good. Yeah, don't worry about it. Not to worry about it. I figured you were recovering. I know you didn't stream today. There's level 37. Alright, so we got a decent boost on most stuff, so that's good. Let's go grab that one shield there. But how you doing otherwise? Recovering? Moving by. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Dragon's claws. Flame shield is what I want. Yeah, that's ice attacks and spells. No. Yes, I want that right now equipped. Yeah, because we're gonna do. Let's go do the let's put the flame armor on, and let's go see if I can take on the the thing at the fairy village. So let's go there and see what we can do now that we're level 37 and we've got some protection against ice spells and stuff. If we can fast forward through all this, we've seen it. Okay, so bolster next attack, dodgy dance. Undead Undoer. Okay, they're still doing a lot of damage though. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. Let's see what we got here. I've just been playing games as per usual. Not really doing too much. Besides that, this armor's not really helping as much as I would like for it to help. These guys are getting multiple turns here. They're not even yellow yet.
Much better. Much better.
Alright, can I do... Let's do the next. So great we hit, yeah, basically. Yeah. Accuracy. Let's do Insulattle here. Didn't really help all that much.
Thou shalt not escape. I cannot fall.
Damn it, I just can't get a good... I can't get a good round on these guys. God damn it. Like, I'm wearing good stuff too, and it's not... It's not enough against these mother humpers here. I didn't mean to defend. I didn't mean to defend there. I meant to cast heal again, but oh well. I wasn't on the winning side of that formula anyway. I don't get this. First of all, let's put the spiked armor on. Do magic barrier.
Thou shalt not escape.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I mean, that magic barrier does absolutely freaking nothing against these guys, apparently. What the hell else would I do? I guess I could do Thunderbolts and see if it helps. I don't know. I don't know if it's helping at all, but Zapple, Kazap, yeah. I got him down to red, so I must be doing the right thing here with Kazap. Alright, that's all I needed to do was just hit them with Kazap, huh? Alright, well I figured out the problem. I figured out what needed to be done. So that works. I'll take it.
The chief still hasn't woken up, but she'll live, I think. Thank you. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we'd be...
But you're only one person. You can't keep the whole world safe single-handed. You couldn't even keep all of us safe. I'm sorry, I just... I want her back.
Can't give in to fear. If we run, then what happened to us will happen to others. The world won't be safe. So we have to be strong, and we have to keep going. The world is being swallowed by the Dragon Lord's darkness. And the only way to drive it back is with Rubus' help. Men, we need to summon her as soon as possible. We need you to hurry. Alright, there's treasure. More treasure here. Alright. So, while we're just scouting around here for stuff, and more treasure on this all, I wanted to mention that I got a message on Keymailer from the devs for a game called Forgotten Skies? Farthest Skies? What the heck? What was the name of it? Forever Skies. That was the name of it. And because they're coming out with a... Oops. What's going on here? Uh-oh. I made the game mad. See if I can get it to... There we go. It really didn't like me not actually fully tabbing out. Yeah, Forever Skies, which is a survival building game, much like The Last Caretaker, which I was playing, and all that stuff. So I might take a look at that this week, maybe. I don't know when, but I might take a look at that this week. I've owned it for a while, so I didn't need the key. But they just came out with like a new release and stuff, and it might be worth taking a look at. I was kind of playing around with it off camera a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, let's throw some more games on top of everything else. Alright, so they don't... So I can't use this until they've had some time. Yeah, what's one more? Exactly. At this point, like, what's one more? So already kind of juggling a lot of them. So, you know, we'll see. What do they want me to do? Okay. We're gonna see how everyone in the world is doing. Alright, so got a coal. I'm not sure what they want me to do here. Oh, they want me to hit a cutscene. Okay. Please, I beg of thee, not the child. Oh, it's this dude this dragonfly dude. The meat of children is surpassing succulent, and as such it shall make a fine dessert. Garaha. Indeed, indeed, the sweetest of meat. Thou hast a fine skull on these bony shoulders. Then let us first attack the main course with gusto. Any last words? Evidently not. Eek! Back, demons! You shall not touch a hair on their heads. Oh, I don't need to, I don't need to kill them? Okay. Beloved, art thou unharmed? Where, father? Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's the big dude. Okay. No! I was gonna say, I have to fight somebody, right? It's enough to bring tears to one's eyes. That will have ample time to continue thy heartwarming reunion in the next life. Tis thee, the tiresome do-gooder from the Weeping Isle. Canst thou not keep thy nose from others' business? Fine, then thou shalt be the first to visit the afterlife. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get to heal either. That's swell. I guess I should have healed before I went in here. Oops. I mean, should I just hit Kazap again? Let's see what it does. 260? Oh, he's got multi-heal. Bastards. Let's see. Is he a demon or is he undead? Oh, he's a dragonfly, right? So probably dragon slash. Now let's try that. Yeah, that seems to be the ticket. Alright. Well, that's fun. Alright. So he sped himself up. But really, I think I know what I want to do here. Do wild side. Alright, spells. Let's do more heal. I'm gonna need it. Alright. Okay. Let's do wild side here. Keeps freaking healing himself like a bastard. Goddamn bastard. Alright, don't have any MP restoring stuff. Okay. This guy's not even damaged right now, right? Because he's keeps healing himself. Can I prevent him from using magic? Yeah, I didn't think so. this is annoying. It's annoying because he keeps freaking healing himself. Let's see what I can do here.
Thou shalt not escape.
Go. And abilities. Outside.
I have thee now.
So come on. All right, spells, more heal.
Much better. I have thee now.
It just I need to can I put him to sleep? I don't think so. This is the problem, right? They give you all these tools and then they don't let you use any of them. And this has been a problem in Dragon Quest. Well, obviously this is Dragon Quest 1, so it's been a problem since the beginning where they give you these tools, all these different mechanisms to try to prevail in battle, and then they don't let you use any of them. It's really tedious sometimes. Okay, so I can put him to sleep. So that's good.
Thou shalt not escape.
Lightning slash is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do dragon slash.
Thou shalt not escape.
And fall asleep.
Not today.
All right. Took a lot of MP.
More
I wonder. I mean, I was able to put him to sleep, but I wonder if the fairy flute would actually work on him.
No mercy.
It does work on him. Okay. Alright. Alright, he's yellow now. Damn. God damn.
More heal.
He's freaking healed himself again. God damn this thing.
More heal.
Okay, restore as much MP as I can. Alright,
Thou shalt not escape. No mercy.
there we go. Still yellow after all that. Jesus Christ.
Much better.
We're gonna have to go for broke here. I don't have enough MP to go for broke. I could see if I can put him to sleep. Damn it.
No mercy.
There we go. Got him to sleep. 20, is that enough to... What do I need? I need 30. He's still asleep though. Oh, and my ring broke. Okay. Of course it did. Let's do this. Come on. I know. Fire breathing ass, I tell you. He's red too, which means he's less than 25% health. Equip this. Orochi's sword and just see what we can do. Damn it. We could do nothing because he didn't give us a chance. Equip that. I'm wondering if this will... I'm wondering how well this will work. Let's do wild side so I get 2 attacks. 81, 82. I mean, that's not terrible. Ooh, and a crit.
No mercy! Thou shalt not escape!
Ooh, and it replayed. Nice. Oh yeah, because I had the wild side on. Alright. That's good. God damn you and your freaking multiple attacks here at random. And he keeps freaking healing himself, too.
Thou shalt not escape!
Now, suddenly he won't fall asleep either. Which is just terrific.
Much better!
All right. He's awake again. Ice attacks and spells. So I've got like the flame shield and the flame armor on, which protect against ice attacks and spells, and yet it's doing jack all. Let's see, the swallowtail says it's extra effective against insect family enemies, which are definitely these, and I'm wondering if he's not even at 50% health either. Now he is.
I have thee now! I have thee now!
Yeah.
No.
Figures. It's got both ice and fire, which makes no sense whatsoever. Alright. But this attack is doing about as much as the Dragon Slash was, although the Dragon Slash was doing slightly more, but not appreciably so.
Not today. I have thee now. I have thee now. I have thee now.
Got a critical hit there. What? What did that say?
Much better.
I got him to go to sleep. Get our. Oh, I think that was telling me my wild side
Much better.
wore off. I think that's what it was.
I have thee now. No.
God damn it. God damn it. It's like I can't, like, they just freaking overwhelm you with bullshit here. I don't know what else to use that would... I mean, I can do dodgy dance to try to evade, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Thou shalt not escape.
Or at least how well it's gonna work. Don't I have an accelerate thing here? I don't. Alright.
I have thee now.
Alright, dodge again.
Much better. Much better. More heal.
Alright, so abilities. Wild side.
Much better. I have thee now. I have thee now. I have thee now. I have thee now. I have thee now.
Dodge.
Much better.
I got a special two-banger on that one.
Thou shalt not escape. No mercy.
Alright, back. He just keeps healing himself. I love how the enemies just don't have magic points. Like, the one thing I will say about the original games is that, at least in Dragon Quest II, the enemies actually did have magic points in the background. And if they ran out, they suddenly couldn't cast any spells. And these enemies just have infinite magic points, which is really shitty. Right? Like, all these magic things that he's throwing at me, at some point he should run out of magic points because he's keeps healing himself and everything, but they don't do that. And it's really cheaty, right? Like, the game is cheating to win here. Because he should have been out of magic points a long time ago with all this crap. I don't know. I mean, I would love if Fizzle actually worked one day. But it doesn't seem to ever work. I want to see if it ever actually works. Nope. It never fucking works. Like, what is the point of giving me that spell if I could never make it work? Alright. I mean, we just have to grind some more, which is kind of shitty, but... I did say that, you know... One of the things about this game was that it had a lot of grind back in the day. But what they've done is, instead of putting the grind at the beginning of the game, they've put it right smack in the middle of the game, which I'm not sure is any better than having it at the beginning of the game, honestly. Oh, I gotta talk to you. 16 gold. Yep. Where are we at? Got 21,000 to the next level. Ugh, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass to grind now because I don't have any reliable way. Like, I have a reliable way of getting metal slimes to show up, but I don't have a reliable way of murdering enough of them to make that trivial. Let's see. We could try Galenholm and see if it's a little bit easier. I doubt it is, but... Oh, Robin Hood. Wallop! Ha ha, it seemeth there's a lot of them. Nice work, me. Well, if it ain't them, thou art alive and kicking, I see. Not that I would have expected any less from the likes of thee, still it warmeth my massive heart to know that thou art well. I espied a strange cloud in the sky and did experience a foreboding most severe, which did lead me to peg it here to town right quick. And 'twas good that I did, for when I arrived it was to see shed loads of monsters causing a right kerfuffle. but I soon made short work of them with this here axe o' mine. They fled in fear before the hatchet o' justice. Gertcha, thou rotters. I think thou wilt find that we too played our parts. That thou wouldst claim to have driven back the horde single-handed, then vainglorious rogue? Thou vainglorious rogue? We meet again. Rumors of thy deeds have been granted many. Is it true that thou didst free the Princess Gwylin from her captivity? And I assume that thou wilt henceforth go to smite the source of the darkness that assaileth the world? Yep. We too have not been found wanting in our efforts. Long have we trained since last we met, and hard. And yet still we struggle to protect even a single town. Thou art the Lion of Erdrick, and thou art a true hero. Thus, this I understand now more than ever. So go forth and save the world. Know that Galenholm at least is in safe hands. Precisely. We'll leave the remainder of Elfgard in thy care. Alright, so there wasn't much here. The problem is I need the final key, which that frickin' insect has, in order to do stuff here in Galenholm. Because Galen's grave, I need that key to get into it. I think I've gotten all the treasures from here too. So yeah, see, that's where they want me to go. Get the thing, but I can't go there to get the thing because I don't have the key for the thing. I mean, there are harder creatures around Sanctum here. Go. But I should equip my other thing. Spiked armor. This shield, that seems like a... That seems like a cursed item. Because it's vulnerable to any and all elemental attacks. Explosive spells. Yeah, I think this is fine. Anything else here? I mean, the agility ring probably would have been good during that other battle. It's a cursed wig. Genuine genius. Fire King's pendant gives you more defense. Strength ring. by fire attacks and spells. I mean, I guess I could have put the asbestos earrings on. And maybe the strength ring. Put that on. Let's put the asbestos earrings on. Put the flame armor back on. Can I keep that? This is the shield. The curse with which it is imbued increases the amount of damage taken from all spells and breath attacks. The item is cursed and will not be easy to remove once equipped. Be careful. No waste, but should fetch a price of 82. Okay. Yeah, so that is cursed. Item bag. Let's get. I have a sea of strength here I haven't used. 1 point. Okay. Let's take this out. Prayer ring. Don't I have special medicine? We'll take that. Take one of those out. And could use Tangle Web to reduce his agility when he buffs himself up, but that's kind of a waste of a turn. Okay. All right, let's try this again. I mean, I'm slightly more prepared now, but not that much. Let's also save while I'm here. Okay. Let's see if this results in a slightly better outcome. Go. Okay, so let's use the Orochi sword to get his defense down. And we'll do abilities, dodgy dance. Wild side.
Thou shalt not escape. I have thee now. I have thee now. I have thee now.
Heal up there. Fairy flute.
No mercy.
Nope. Alright. Just hit him with Kazap over and over again. Just so he can't heal out of it. Still not doing enough damage. Jesus Christ. This is annoying beyond belief here.
Thou shalt not escape.
If I use, did I bring that out? I didn't. Okay. Didn't think it would be worth it. Alright. Let's keep hitting them with what we got.
Shalt not escape. Tis over.
I got him down low here.
Much better.
Alright, can I... Let's get... Stages Elixir. Wild side. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Just had to freaking overwhelm him. Which, I mean, I'm glad that I defeated him, but at the same time, that felt like a really cheap win. Right? It's like, just like the other one, it's like, it feels like they, rather than these battles being tactical, like they really should be, you know, like you're, like, have like a strategy going in, it's more like just overwhelm the hell out of the enemies. You know, if they're going to heal, do 3 times as much damage as they can heal. You know, it's just, it feels cheap. It feels very cheap. But we got 7434 experience. So there's that. Curse is bested by a mere human. Buzz. Seems the monster was carrying something. Mem obtains the ultimate key, finally. My thanks, stranger. Ma'am, 'tis thee. Heavens be praised. As thou art full aware, my fear of monsters is great indeed. So great that I did quit the detachment sent in search of Princess Gwaelin. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. And now thou comest once more to my aid. I fear I cut a far from heroic figure. Nonsense, thou art a hero in mine eyes, father. Thou didst come to mine and mother's aid in our time of greatest need, and right handily so. Indeed, and hadst thou not, we would surely have been devoured. Thou art a hero in both our eyes, beloved. Never shalt thou be so. Never, and ever shalt thou be so. Full thankful am I to you both. The thought of losing my wife and child was 1,000 times worse than that of losing my own life. Before I knew it, I was charging at the fiend like a man possessed. I have recovered my courage, for I know now wherefore I must fight. And fight I shall, to protect the two of you and my home both. Alright, well that's good. I already got that chest. Cool. So now we can do Galenholm, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, another thing, and this is just kind of off the cuff here. I noticed I didn't hear. I guess it was during this, maybe the Sony State of Play or something. I don't know. Like, I just looked on Steam the other day, and suddenly there was Octopath Traveler 0. Which I haven't played any of the Octopath Traveler games, but I've been meaning to. It's just, you know, long form RPGs and all that stuff. You gotta have time to do them. I'm wondering what that's all about, because I haven't followed anything. I put it on my wish list because it's not available yet. Oh, this dude's in the thing now. I'd finally settled down to bathe when the fiends did assail the village en masse. So I did dive beneath the surface and conceal myself there for as long as I was able. Praise be unto the heavens for the opaque whiteness of these churning waters. Well, that was one reason to get in there. Alright, so we want to go to Galenholm again. How's my... Okay, I'm all healed up. Are we still... No, we only need 13,000 now to the next level. Did I get everything out of here? Yeah, I did get everything out of here. Alright. There are 2 treasures left on this level. Hey, we can finally get through the door. There should be 1 more treasure left on this floor then. Is there a pot or something around here? Or the other... More treasure left in this level, alright. I don't know where it's at. It's alright. Let's get down to the next level. See what we got here. 5 treasures. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing over here either, right? Oh, there is. Oh, it's a mimic. Go figure. I should have put my other thing on.
More heal.
Jesus, this mimic is a pain in the ass. A real pain in the ass.
Not today. Tis over.
There we go. Heal back up there. Yeah, I wanted to put my spiked armor back on. The flame shield on for now. Staff of sentencing. Gust of wind when he's an item. Oh. Okay. I can blow wind up the asses of my enemies. Okay. 34 spider webs. That was just decorative. More treasures left here. Where the hell do they hide them at? They're oh, wait a minute, there's a thing. No, that's a pillar, okay. They're probably like spots on the ground or something. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Crackle slash scroll. Okay. Learns crackle slash. Okay. In there. Need of agility. Dark robe. Treasures. That's a pillar. Okay, we're gonna go down the center. Yeah. So it's, yeah, pretty much where, I mean, I think they have the same layout here as the original game. I just don't remember all the stuff. All right, and this puts us in this little middle thing. Just here. Oh, or another mimic. All right. Oh. And we got Sage's Elixir. Okay, which is good. We're going to need that. Speaking of... use that right now. Okay, so there's one more treasure left on this level. And if I remember the original game, because I was looking at the layout here, and I think that one in the bottom left there is the correct one. So let's see. Yes, it is is the correct one. Over there. Okay. Let's see anything there. Alright, there's one treasure here. Okay, well we know where that's going to be. Or do we? Or do we know where that's going to be? Well, here's the harp. Or the lyre. It was originally the harp. In the surface of the gravestone is carved a poem penned by Galen himself. Alright, Outlaw. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. You have a good night and recover. Sound so soft as to entrance and set the human heart to dance throughout the years and through one strum its silver strings. As west wind bends the boughs of spring, no fiend appears. My lyre once summoned wicked things, the curse now gone, instead it sings of Erdrick's might. So let its song ring out and praise the hero who throughout the days did for us fight. But know this also, Erdrick bold, though mighty as in tales of old, was human yet, and suffered as would I or you, when forced to venture forth into sweet home forgot. 'Neath helm of legend thus was hid, great woe but blade our hero did imbue with hope, and onward went, and demons slew, through homeland lost and all they knew, full few could cope. O Erdrick, hero bold and brave, who did our world from darkness save, thy pain I feel, and so I take up harp in turn, and pen these words that all might learn of thine ordeal. I do like that they've sort of closed the loop a little bit. Because in Dragon Quest 1, or Dragon Warrior 1 originally, there was no idea, like, Erdrick was just somebody who came and did great stuff before you were born, and you were of the line. And it wasn't until DQ3 that they fleshed out, like, Dragon Quest 3 is a prequel to 1, and I like that in here they've said, okay, look, let's close that loop and talk about Dragon Quest 3 and make reference to it in all the lore and stuff, which is really great. And, that's the advantage to hindsight, too, is that you now know how the Erdrick trilogy goes about. Alright. So that was the end of the treasure here. Alright, do we have any more up here? One more treasure on this level. So where would that be? I wonder where this would be on this level. There's 2 treasures left on this level. I feel like I've been everywhere here. Nothing there. I've been this way already. The treasure chest up there. I don't see anything in around anywhere. Going that way already. Alright, well I can always look for it off camera. Get out of here. Alright. So that's good. We got the lyre out, which I think let's see. Important items. I think it's just an item, right? If I peep it, this is an item that attracts monsters. Yeah, I thought so. If you played it, it attracted monsters to you. You can use it an unlimited number of times. Okay, that's what I thought. Got agility increased by 1. That's not that great, but whatever. But I have the ultimate key now, so we can go around and grab some stuff that we couldn't get before. Like, for instance, in Tangential. Also, the metals guy, too. So let's go do that. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'll finally get into the treasure room. 12,000 gold. Elfin elixir. Headsman's axe. Snoop scroll. Okay. Which I think Snoop allows me to find hidden items in the level, or at least points me to all the remaining treasures, like on the map or something. Which is very useful. Princess Gwaylen's diary? Read it? Sure. During my childhood years, my parents would oft tell me the tale of Erdrick. It detailed how the king at the time lent his succor to Erdrick and Erdrick's father both when they came to visit our kingdom. After Erdrick bested the lord of the underworld and dispelled the darkness with the holy sphere of light, the safekeeping of this treasure was entrusted to the royal line of Tangential. Ever since it hath been our family's duty to protect the sphere and help heroes in their hours of need. I cannot help but wonder when such a hero might appear before me. One mightier than a dragon, yet with a heart as good as gold. But I must cease engaging in such fantasies. For some reason they set my heart aflutter, and I fear sleep may elude me if I do not calm myself post-haste. Oh, Lady Rubus, pray temper my passions that I might enjoy some much-needed respite. She's been pining for a dude she'd never knew. The Arts of Erdrick. I, thy humble author, hereby pick up my quill that I might enlighten future generations as to precisely how Erdrick bested the Lord of the Underworld. I shall not speak on the hero's fathomless courage and steadfast desire to see the people of this realm saved. Innumerable volumes have been written, countless songs sung on precisely that subject. Nay, instead I wish to address the fact that whilst Erdrick was indeed more than capable with a blade, they appear to have been an equally adept spellcaster. While many and more speak of Erdrick's mastery of Falcon Slash, a technique beyond most skilled knights, it is less known that they were also able to master Kazap, a conjuration known only in ancient legend. One wondereth if any future heroes might master the same techniques. Goddess willing, this piece proveth a lasting one, and such succor will not be needed. Map of the realm there. Nice. What do you have to say for yourself? True hero would not stoop to petty thievery. Yeah, well, maybe I'm not a true hero then. Or perhaps I am. No more treasure. Did I get everything down in the basement? Yeah, I think yeah, because that just needed the magic key. Okay. So, where else? Wayfarer's Chapel. Shrine of Rain is where we have to go eventually with the rainbow drop stuff. I think there was a ultimate key place here. More treasure left on the level. Yeah. Up here. Oh. We have actual enemies up here. Interesting. Rear entrance. Okay, well, we're not ready for this yet. I know that much. Yeah, I know we're not ready for that. That's for sure. And that doesn't come till later anyway. Okay, so let's think. Getting home, we got everything. Roadside Inn, Neos Ruins, Craggy Cave, Tangential, Coal. I don't think there was anything else left in Coal, but let's go there anyway. No, I mean, this is where we got the key from. So, no, there's nothing else left there. Quagmire Cave. I don't think there's anything else there. Rimeldar, there might be. This was the magic key area, right? Okay. So, not that. Go all the way around the outside here and... see if there was something on the magic key guys. Yeah. Nope, nothing more there. All right. We do have to go back to Fairy Village to make these seals. Cave the Dwarves might have had something. Maybe. No, I guess not. Now there was something right down the well. No, not this well. It was a different well. Oh, although this guy wants to talk. Ma'am, I've heard much of thine exploits of late. Of which subject? Greetings. Okay, now we can buy from them. Blizzard Blade, Flame Tang, Boomerang. Wow. Okay. Mirror Shield sometimes reflects spells. That's pretty good too. Thinking Cap, Intelligence. Bandit Mail. Combination of high strength and low weight makes it perfect for mobile marauders. Okay. $2.99. The Mirror Shield sounds really good as well as the Flame Tang Boomerang. Do I have anything that I care to sell? Seller specs. Like 2 dragon scales here. Gonna need 2 rings. Magic armor. Dark robe, I mean. Staff of sentencing. Iron sword, okay. Still not enough to buy it. Alright, well, now I know. 26K for that. Alright, so nothing else there. I mean, I guess it's almost time for us to take on that enemy at Dandara, but maybe not right now. No flowers. The Monarch of Metals, I know that there's stuff there for us to grab. Got a mini metal. Okay. And over here. Demon Whip. What does that look like? Gives off distinctly ominous aura. A lot of attack, but it's not a boomerang, so it doesn't attack everybody, just a group of people. Okay, no more treasures there. How many medals do we have? 28. Let's see if we get anything else from him. Scourge Whip for 25. Saver Staff is at 30. Okay. So, what is the Scourge Whip? Lashes foes with furious force. Okay, not quite as good as the other thing. Alright, so we need 30 medals, and then I think 35 is the top one. Yeah, 35 medals. No, 40 medals is the top one. Metal Wing Boomerang. Keep his hand if you think it might be facing some metallic masses. Oh, that would be really good. 37 medals for that, though. Jeez. That's a lot. It is a lot. Lord Sanctum, Weeping Isle, Cantlin. Version. Let's go, Cantlin. Have to look around and see if there's anything. Oh, hang on. This guy's here. Zaylen. Oh, if it is not my good friend, Mem, a pleasure as always. If the records of times past are to believe, both Galen and the Golden Voice and mighty Erdrick spent time here in Kellen. Then, too, the world was threatened by a great evil. Much of Galen's work concerned those times, the hero of legend, and the people of this town. Wherefore did he write of such things, thou askest? Why? Because 'twould certainly have been impossible not to. Well, we read his thing. Certain records also suggest that he did hide the Lyre of Ire back in our ancestral home, that careless Strum might not summon the fearsome fiends known to roam hereabouts. Perhaps I too should return to Galenholm. Its people must surely be pining for the return of their best beloved bard. I'm already way ahead of you, dude. I've got the lyre on me. Okay. I can open this now, which I couldn't do before, I think. We do most fervently pray for thy success, hero. May the holy light protect and guide thee. Now set thee forth, and may thy search prove fruitful. Soon the power of that great talisman with which Lady Rubus did confer her favor upon mighty Erdrick shall be thine. Or did I get access to this before? I don't... Maybe I did. Because he's talking about something we've already done and accomplished. Nothing there. The door over here, though, right? Or, no, this was a pass-through. Okay. I think I had run across more ultimate key things than this. Weird. Very weird. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the jail cell. There were a couple of jail cells I ran into. Wasn't there a jail cell? One of them was in a church. Which I don't think it was this one. I think it was... Yeah. I think, was that Rimildar or was it Cole? Let's try Rimildar first. And then I know, I think Tangential, there was a jail cell, right? Yeah, maybe this one here. Keep going around that way. I keep going around that way. Yeah, it's upstairs here. This way. The island that standeth at the center of Alifgard was without name till the construction of the imposing citadel that now marketh it. Sometime after the structure's completion, it became commonly known as the Accursed Isle. Long had the island been thought unreachable, surrounded as it is by sharp rocks and swirling waters. Yet Erdrick did reach it and slay the evil that lurked in the dread castle's depths. How they did this, however, remaineth a mystery. Indeed, much of the finer detail of the hero's journey remaineth shrouded in mystery. Mayhap some truths are not meant to be known by mortal men. Aegis Elixir. So that's done. Alright, and I think it was Tangential, right? That also had the prison area. Like in the castle proper. I gotta remember where it's at though. Yeah, I forget where exactly it's at. I don't think it's here, but we've gone this way already. Hmm. I remember there was another one. Was it up these stairs here? No. Hmm. I don't remember. I mean, it could be down in that bottom area, I guess, but I thought I got everything down there. Or I'm thinking of just another place entirely, which is also very possible. Nothing here. Okay. What am I thinking of then? Wayfarer's Chapel? I don't think so. I feel like it was here. Maybe it's in Breckenry. Let's go back out to Breckenry here and see if maybe it's here. In that this church here. In here, I guess. Wait, what? One more treasure left on this level. Where would it be? Oh, here it is. Files of Hextra. Okay. That was a ultimate key chest. Back out of here. Come up here. Yeah, here we go. I should hope, friend, that thou knowest to judge if thou not appearest alone. I, for even a man who sporteth naught but a pair of fabulous underpants, may nonetheless be the finest and most trustworthy feller thou ever did meet. Web. There's a mini medal. Collection of posters detailing various criminals and their crimes. Some of them appear to be quite old. Robin Hood. Okay. Many a moon ago, a shroud of darkness eternal settled over Alefgard, one laid in place by a villain known as the Lord of the Underworld. The skies stained purple, the earth stained black, the people stained with the stench of despair. However, all was changed when Erdrick the hero laid low the so-called Lord, quenching the realm's thirst for the light. Peoples of Alefgard, heed me well. Nary a day must pass when we do not thank Erdrick and the goddess both for their roles in our salvation. May the darkness never return. Okay. Got everything now from here. So that's good. And anywhere else that I feel like I need to go to here? Sanctum. Sanctum is where we gotta take the lyre, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Or is this where we gotta take the... Oh, he's got the rainbow drop. This is where we gotta take Erdrick's token, right? Yeah, we give him Erdrick's token. There's nothing else here, though. Okay. So, let's go to the fairy village. And let's craft the stuff that we can craft there. The sigils. Maybe. Go. Have a look at that. Undying Flame. Just as I thought, that was exactly what I needed to make a sigil. Here, the fruits of my labor. I got the sun sigil. There's one sigil left to go. I think I have the stuff for that too. The excellent effects of Sun Sigil. Simply having sigils in your possession can grant all sorts of special effects. The Sun Sigil makes standard attacks and some abilities more likely to land critical hits. Stardusts. Just as I thought, that was exactly what I needed to make a sigil. Here are the fruits of my labor. Receive the star sigil. You've collected all the items required to summon Lady Ribis. Time to check in with the Dream Whisperer. Star sigil causes characters to recover a certain amount of MP when they defend in battle. Overseer, okay. There you go.
So you have everything we need to summon Ribis. Well done. We'll need to go to the top of the Shrine of Rain to carry out the ceremony.
Oh, I was just there.
Atop the shrine, the sigils 5 installed. Then, fairy flute and lyre of ire in hand. Raise up a song to mighty Rubis' call. Thy melody shall reach that other land. If we do that, she'll come back to us. I'll play the lyre. Somebody else will need to come and play the flute.
Well, I'm not going. It's too dangerous. And I'm too, busy. Yes. Our resident hero here could do it. No, I'll do it. Chief! You should be in bed! And besides, you can't go. You might get hurt again. Not with our resident hero by my side, I won't. You'll look after me, won't you?
Of course.
But I know he's a hero, but he can't protect everyone. Not on his own he can't, which is why we're going to help him. After all, if the whole world gets plunged into darkness, it won't be very nice for us fairies either. She said the same thing. It's not going to be easy, and it's definitely going to be scary. But we have to help him, for our own sake, and for those we've lost. All right, I'll do it. I'll help him. For me, and for her.
The darkness is spreading further with each passing day. We have to get to the Shrine of Rain right away.
Okay. Story objective updated. Let's rest up. Just because we can. And it's free. And before we do that though, I guess we'll go head over to Tangential Event again. And we'll go and save our game and probably call it there for tonight, my friends. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. We'll call it there for right now. I don't know if I'm going to need to do more, I don't know if I'm going to need to do more grinding tomorrow or not. I guess I could see if I can fit in some before we go live, maybe. I'm also wondering, I guess I'll have to, I'll look briefly at a walkthrough and see what they recommend for the level for the Shrine of Rain. Because it definitely sounded like we were going to get some encounters along the way. So I'll take a look at that. That being said, I think I'm going to do Dragon Quest 1 tomorrow. I think I'll do some more of it. But I might also pump in something else too. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to kind of play it by ear a little bit here and see what I can do. I would like to, clear at least one thing off my list. And, I'm not going to do Dragon Quest 2 right now. I'm going to take a break after 1 and get some other things done. But we are progressing quite a bit, but we're not going to finish it this week at all. And there's a couple things that I want to take a look at. So we'll see. We'll see on that. We'll see where we end up. What I feel like doing tomorrow night. For now, I'll just say it'll probably be potentially more Dragon Quest to make some progress there. And then we still have to drop back in with a few other games as well, Shadowrun and stuff like that. So I definitely want to get into that. And the DLC for the Toxicity DLC for Planet Crafter came out today. It's $10. I just bought that earlier. I want to get to that. I want to get back into Planet Crafter to get to that, but we're on the other DLC right now, which is the one of the moons. I still have to finish that up. So there's still quite a bit to do there, and I have to go look back at our at the last video I did, because it was a while ago, and see where I left off and what I need to do next with that. I mean, that's one of the advantages to recording all the live streams, is I can go back there and try to remember what I was doing and what I was trying to get to. So we got that as well. So I would like to maybe hop in on that, at least to try to progress to a point where, like, I want to get this one moon done, and then we can jump into that DLC and see what it's like. I mean, I could start a new game and probably just do the toxicity thing from the new game, but I kind of want to see what it's like just progressing from where we were, kind of thing. But we'll see. Lots of stuff, lots and lots of things to look at. I would like to get some more of The Last Caretaker in this week as well, at least one day. I know it doesn't get a whole lot of viewers, but I want to get at least one day in. I was doing just a tiny bit off camera and found that I found an area where we need some higher powered rifles. There were some quite the enemies there, so I would like to go and tackle that on camera, and do some more there too. So we'll see. I'll just we'll keep plugging along and see what we got this week. And definitely I want to make some progress, make more progress with the coding and the game engine and stuff towards the weekend as well. So that's where we are, my friends. That is where we are. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or a subscribe that you can toss my way, that would be really swell and awesome. It helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. Would like to try to get the YouTube channel to 500 subscribers, eventually 1,000, but our first goal is to get to like 500 subscribers. That would be really great. And otherwise, for everyone else on the other platforms, Twitch and Kick here, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
to a man who has welcome aboard tattooed on his penis.